Haus restaurant, located in Somerset, Ohio, was built somewhere between 1812 and 1820 as a private residence. The small town of Somerset was founded by John Fink and Jacob Miller as Middletown, since it was of equal distance between Zanesville and Lancaster. Most settlers that came to Middletown were from Somerset, Pennsylvania, and soon the name of the town was renamed to Somerset. General Philip Sheridan spent much of his youth in Somerset as well. Although not open to the public, his home remains standing today. Before the Haus restaurant was here, the property changed hands on several occasions starting as early as 1812 when Jacob Miller sold the property to Philip Grell. It was then sold to Frederick Maines, who was a tinsmith. Then the property was sold to Jesse Morris, who was a doctor. George Jackson, the builder of the Somerset Courthouse, purchased the property in 1834, and it remained in the Jackson family for generations thereafter. In 1978, the Snyder family bought the property and began renovation to turn it into what it is today, Haus Restaurant. Many artifacts were uncovered during the renovation process, dating prior to 1899 through the 1900s. Many sightings of spirits and paranormal claims have been reported by patrons and staff alike. Current owner Scott has had many encounters with the paranormal himself. It's also said that the spirits of 3 men and a lady are said to haunt this location frequently. This is one of our most anticipated investigations thus far, and we've been offered the chance to investigate one of Ohio's most famous reported haunted locations, the historic Haus restaurant.
Hi, I'm Case Manager Seth Moyer. We're on our way to Somerset, Ohio, the Haus restaurant. There's been paranormal claims of 3 men and an older woman that's supposed to haunt the place, so we're going to check it out tonight and see if we can get them.
Yeah, actually this place was actually there when Somerset was founded as Middletown back in the 1800s. So we're dealing with a pretty old house here.
Yeah, we've been waiting on this place for 12 years. You think anything's going to happen tonight?
We've definitely been waiting a long time to get to the Haus, so I'm hoping something does happen tonight, something extreme. This has been one of the most anticipated OPA investigations thus far for us as a group, and I think we're going to get some good results tonight. I'm going to stay positive. So what have you actually read on these three men and this older woman that supposedly haunted the Clay Haus?
I'm hoping that one of the men might be David Work. He was the first man to be hung in Somerset for first-degree murder committed in Fairfield County.
Well, I'm really anxious to get down here. Let's just get down here and check this place out. Jim's going to meet us down there with the equipment and stuff. We also have a new investigator who's going to be joining us tonight, as you know. He went with us as a guest investigator before, Kevin Crathenford. It's going to be a good night, and let's get down here and check this place out. Okay, we're here at the Clay Haus restaurant in Somerset. This is the owner, Scott Snyder.
Hello.
And he's just going to give us a little tour here and show us where the hot spots are for paranormal activity, as well as where we can set our base of operation up.
Okay, well, this is the bedroom area of the house. I have had some groups that actually get a lot of activity in that doorway area. Originally, this was 2 bedrooms and heated by a couple fireplaces.
Is this what they call the blue room? Some of the
Yes.
groups that, okay.
Yeah.
I kind of figured with the blue carpet.
Yeah. It used to be bluer. There was actually a fire up here on midnight, at midnight on New Year's Eve one year. And so we've redone this room a little bit. But, yep, this is the blue room. This is a dining room we call Helen's. This is actually a separate house. We've connected it to the playhouse, a separate area. We have a lot of artifacts from the main house in here that we dug up in the downstairs down here. We have spatterware and different dishware from the period. The buttons are down here on the next shelf. We even have that's off of actually a pipe. That Indian face or face of a slave actually was on a clay pipe. This is what we call the clay room. This is just our main dining area, the floor area too. This is what you can expect to happen here because everything is electrically associated in nature. I have equipment failure, you have equipment failure, or your cameras don't work, or something on that order. When this house was built, the street actually was about 4 feet lower, and these windows would have looked out on the street. And now, then later on, they built a wall as they leveled up the street as it goes up to the square. And the reason my house still has this entrance is because they use that as a coal chute. This is the fireplace they cooked in it. We found the places where they used to hang their pots. I mean, this was a working, cooking fireplace. And like I said, was probably the kitchen area, the gathering area, and where they did their main living. Well, we'll see what you come up with. Good luck, okay?
I'm OPA Tech Specialist Josh, coming to you from the Clay Haus restaurant. We're going to be doing a paranormal investigation here. If you want to check out the results, that and many more investigations, ghost tips, tricks, our Ghost 101 segments, check out our videos at www.ohioparanormalassociation.com, and you can check out some other interesting facts and cool things about this restaurant at the Clay Haus website at www.clayhaus.com. The owner, Scott Snyder of the Clay Haus, took us around, showed us the things we need, everywhere the hot spots, the paranormal activities happened, and we're going to set up our equipment and get rolling. We plan on using one of our newest pieces of equipment, the full spectrum camera. It sees lights that the normal eye can't see and things like Sony night vision camcorders can't see. So we're going to test it out and see how well it works.
Me and Kevin are going to investigate the basement dining room, just see what happens down here. I'm going to do a quick EMF sweep of this room here.
Kevin Saab, UDP session down the basement at a Klaus house. Anything to say to us? Let's come and touch one of us. You ain't gonna hurt us, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Haven't had too much response so far, but night's still young, so we'll keep at it.
Jim and I are up here at the blue dining room. We're going to set up the full spectrum camera here at the top of the steps where a lady's supposedly seen. So we're going to go ahead and set that up now. Do a K2 session here at the blue dining room at the Clay Haus. Jim's taking some digital still photos, see if we can capture anything. We got the full spectrum camera running. See what we can capture. Light up to let us know you're here. Can you make the K2 meter light up? My name's Josh. This is Jim. And we'd just like to talk with you. Can you give us a sign of your presence that you're here?
If you go over by that little green light, if you light it up, if you'd like us to come closer.
0.2, 0.1, 0.2. Here, some electric or something in here. 1.
Look. Is there someone sitting in this chair?
0.5. This chair, and it goes down 0.1.
Anything in this room or make a noise? Got a spike on the EMF meter, 0.5. Pretty much nothing more happened after that, so we're going to head downstairs and switch up teams.